Oh, hello. Hello, I'm here. What's going on, chat? Look, I've got a new thing on the bottom. Look at that. I made something. Hang on, I made more than one thing actually. Where's it gone now? Where has it gone? Oh, look, it's the red bubble with me prints. Look at that. Oh, ain't that fancy? It scrolls, I think, as well. Oh, look at that. Oh. Bestie, hello, clown. How are we doing? Look, I done made a thing. Oh, look, there's the clown. I done made a thing, and there's the clown on it. That's really cool. Thank you. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it on. It might be a bit obnoxious to leave on, but I was planning on redoing ye olde BRB screens over here, and maybe it would be good to incorporate. There's Pogemzi also. Good summons, clown. I was planning on maybe incorporating that into it. That might be the best place for it. Hey, I wore that yesterday. Schrodinger's clown. Ooh, okay. I have to extend this right quick. There we go. Yeah. Cool. I'm not sure if there's any other links I should put down the bottom also. I forget how many that I have. I went and put a lot of them back on YouTube so they're easier to get to. I have my Sketchfab reference of everything somewhere as well. In my tabs, I'm gonna have to make some more shoulders. What? Shoulders? Shoulders? Where the hell did shoulders come from? Files, I mean, to put in the corner. I'm gonna have to make some more shoulders. Maybe I was thinking folders. Okay, whatever you say, Pooh Brain. Shoulders it is. I had an idea if you were interested. Oh, go on. You need a new Pogamzi. Ooh. I can send you a Pogamzi. A Pogamzi and some Mudang. They do bucket hats on Redbubble now that you can put stuff onto. And I thought the Mudang on the bucket hats was particularly cute. Good morning, hello. How are we doing, dog? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna attempt to tidy these up a little bit. Let me separate my Sketchfab because I like using the 3D models as reference. Makes it a lot easier. A lot easier. I should probably get a separate one of his skull as well because I noticed I was having issues with the skull in this last sheet that I did. You mentioned it was hard to want to make stuff for yourself, so I was going to say if you wanted to, we could do an art trade of like BRB screens and stuff. That would be cool. That's a good idea. Ooh, do you want to do like collab ones like the banner we did for the podcast? Oh, that's what I need to put actually. I need to put the podcast app near the YouTube thing in the bottom left. That would be a good idea. Just make you a BRB screen. I was gonna suggest that I could commission you for something. I was thinking about that. Oh, I need a dog skeleton too, don't I? Right, this is gonna be a pain to bring up. No, okay. Let's duplicate this. I may commission you for one because I think that would be fun. Because I like the way that you draw my dragon. Can I show them actually? Because there was extra dragon doodles that you did while we were messing about on that first episode, and they are hilarious, and I love them. They're great. They're on my desktop somewhere. Oh, here I see them. Hang on. I see them. It's gonna let me preview. They've got like a certain cartoony flavor to them that I didn't get when I was drawing it. They are exquisite. Show if you want. Cool. Let me grab those. Here we go. Here is his Cherry's version of my dragon from the podcast. I like that this one's like beardy as well. Oh, that's what I said it reminded me of, didn't I? The puberty monsters from Big Mouth. They're really good. The Cherry drew it like decent though, because it's got pants. It's got pants and a top on. A little bit more decent than my one. I forgot about those. These are great. I really like this one on the bottom. The clothes throw me off. It looks like it's like squished into them. It's like sausage shaped. If you want to do a stream for the podcast at some point, we can do that. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Done for me in the past couple of weeks. It's paid up, sis. Okay, cool. Maybe I will just commission you to draw the boy then. Do a stream on the podcast channel drawing random shit and Aggie like we were doing it for... Oh, like, yeah, in the episode we did. That would be a good idea. That was a whole lot of fun, that episode. That one's not out yet, but it's gonna be fun. Am I missing anything in the chat also? It was, yeah, just like drawing stupid shit to warm up is really fun. I think that's a good idea, even if it's not stuff we're gonna keep also. Or like not stuff we're gonna include even in the recording. I've lost my sketchfab. Hang on a second. I need to maybe maneuver this so that it is clearer for me to see on the screen. Don't like it when I can't see y'all. I don't know what you're up to. I don't know what you're up to behind all those like windows that I've got on the screen. I need to be able to see. Misbehaving, chat. To be able to see the misbehaving. Oh, a dog skeleton I wanted to. Let's just draw her first though. We'll worry about that. We'll worry about that first. And try and think it out. I've kind of got these as reference too, because I think I did alright on the hips on them. I struggle with the old pelvis. Lady pelvis, very curvy, very wide. Angles difficult to draw. Pain in bum. Hang on. There's too many things to look at. My head is like blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. All over the place. Okay. I think, did you have the, no, I'm not going to go through the file. I'm going to leave it alone. I know what to do. I know how to draw. I'm not that daft. I know how to draw. Kind of, sometimes. And the neck is a pain also, isn't it? The neck is a pain in the bum as well. Let's draw the top of the head. Let's draw the top of the head. I always make the cranium like too small. Habitually. It's annoying. I had to go through document stuff today. I've got like a big old file of bullshit. Got my big old bullshit file of everything. I had to go through that looking for stuff to type in for various things. And when I went to put it away, I got a big old paper cut from it. Big old bullshit paper cut, and I'm angry about it now. The papers, they bite. They bite and I don't like it. I think this might need a couple of passes to tidy it up also. Before I'm winning. Because I have the poo brain. It's still very warm, but pretty bad poo brain. I still got the same title. I think I have, haven't I? Sketching. Does anyone have suggestions for what would be cool on like a starting soon / BRB screen? Actually, I had some ideas. I kind of like how mine scrolls right now. I was thinking of making it look like it was a loop. So you're sort of following the line of the dragon through it with the way that it scrolls through. I think the horns go out like that, right? There's a bit of a tilt to them. Yeah, okay, no, they kind of like swing back too. They're like that kind of shape. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna go and buy more bags of dirt with fam tomorrow also. Apparently fam are in like 2 different gardens now, bringing vegetables back from them, which is pretty cool. And apparently there are like spare strawberry plants that we can have from them too. So I'm gonna get dirt to put those in. And we're gonna grow some more strawberries. My wild strawberries are starting to come out actually. I'm pretty excited about that. That's gonna be cool. Can't wait to make some pies. I'm gonna make some and share them with some of the local people that I know, I think. And the bilberries when they come out. Why did I ever decide to draw skeletons? This was a stupid idea. This was a very, very stupid idea. I think I've like forgot about the regret that I experienced the last time I was drawing these. Like, oh jeez, oh, bad decision. Oh, amnesia, that's it. That's the one. Forgot how bad it was and now I'm back here doing it again. Trying to think how I was doing the shoulders. I think I was like blocking out the top. What's an epicondyle? Let me look that one up. Like on the shoulder, which bit is the? Is that one of the other things? It's one of the little bleps that sticks out, right? Or is it where the radius and that knockabout? Yeah. Epicondyle. Humorous. Oh no, it's the funny bone. It's the little nubbins. Oh, that's one of them anyway. I know there's more. Hard to draw since it's like an extreme amount of bone detail. Yeah. I think I just wanted to make myself suffer the last time. Looks cool though. When it's done. When they're done, they look cool. Imagine being given this as a reference and just being told, I want that. Draw me one of those. Did you ever watch Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? I've seen some of it. I should go back and watch more of it because it's good. I know, okay, I know I was like drawing the spine in like this and then making it nice and nice. Okay. Yeah, and then whoop. There's like 10 bones, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. It does help having these as ref, to be fair. It does help having these as reference. Mostly just to cloak ears. Yeah, I think I was splitting that, so you got like a plane here and a plane there. So, yeah. I was splitting it up depending on like the number of ribs and where they sit. That was the other thing. And I was exaggerating like the lumbar spine. Lumbar spine. Yeah. Down here. This might be too curvy. Let's try and correct it a little bit. Love that show. I mostly just watched Zim, I think, because we didn't have we didn't have the good TV channels, but Fam had LimeWire and all the Zim episodes. That was it. Am I making that too? I'm making that too skinny. Like, I'm trying to be aware of like where the spine is and then like where the Oh, what's the thing here that looks like a tie? Oh God. Oh, I can't. Shit, I can't remember the name now. What is it? I forgot. Sternum, that's the one. Thank you. Sternum. Okay, so we've got the hoop-de-loops. We've got the hoop-de-loops. And the little tailbone at the back. Little tailbone at the back. We got the hoop-de-loops. We got the scoop-de. Scoop-de? I guess the scoop. I was going to call it the baby hole, but that's like unpleasant. And then there's the other hoop-de-loops, actually. The hoop-de-loops. And the waist space angle. Pelvic floor, that's it. I gotta read that anatomy book again and remember the names. Thank you for not calling it that. I keep thinking about that Proco video where he like slam dunks the baby into the pelvis. Like a basketball. It's pretty good. Okay. I do think this is pretty bad and I will have to go over it again, but that's okay. I'm not thinking too hard right now. Is that I'm gonna like Google stuff as I remember it. Remember. Is that right? Trying to Google stuff so I don't sound daft. Greater truncata, that's it, right? Top of the yeah. Yep, no, I was right on that one. Okay. See, these are supposed to be like wide. Wide as boy. Thinking about like bone weapons and how you'd like beat someone. Like what's the best one to beat someone with? I watched Bone Tomahawk with Fam. I don't think Fam much appreciated the gore, but I was liking it. I heard someone say it was like first half's like a western, the second half's like a horror. I was like, yeah, you know what? That's content for everyone then. Fun for all the family. Say the spinal cord. I would say the femur. Oh, you know those whip swords? I drew a character with a whip sword once, and it was like this, and it was like all pieces with a kind of wire in the middle. They're like arrow shapes, like that kind of. And they would like come loose and turn into a whip. And then the wire would pull back, and it would be a normal sword like that, but you could see like the segments on it. I'm thinking about like that, but with a spine now. Hello, Baban. Changed your PFP. I did. I'm the dragon now. I was messing about looking for something in the settings, and I remembered that I can do that, and I noticed it wasn't the same as the one on Twitch, so I thought, we'll have a go. We'll have a go. We'll try it. See what happens. Soul Calibur Ivy spinal cord whip. Let me look at that. Oh yeah, it was like that. Yeah. Yeah, them are the same shapes. That's kick-ass. I like that. That's funky. I like weapons that transform like that, in a way. I like multi-purpose. You know? Pretty cool, pretty cool. That may have been one of the references now, thinking about it. Or it was similar to that, either way. I was trying to make the bones kind of more curvy too, because it's fun. They're quite curvy in those. Over there. Oh, okay, yeah. Femur is good. Yeah, like the little truncator at the top, like there. That would be real fun just to like bonk with. Like a gavel, even. Wow. Order in the claw or the kneecaps. The kneecaps are next. The kneecaps are next. These are always chunkier than I think too. Get that ref back up. They are always chunkier than I think because they roll around at the back like they have a little butt like this. I think about them like that, you know. There's a way they move around each other that I always like balls up as well, because these like roll, I think, like roll and then backwards. I should try and go faster. Really, I'm quite slow. Quite slow. I don't think I left enough room between. What are they? Tibia and the fibula on those last ones. Either they need more attention. This is why I need a skeleton. This is why I need a full-sized skeleton to reference, like right in front of me. One day, chat. One day. That's all I want. I have to make sure that's like directly across from there too. There's a whole bunch of like other lumpy bumpies going on here as well that I will add in later. A male and a female one, exactly. I don't seem to see female ones as much. They're usually male. A young and old of each. Oh yeah, that would be cool as well. Skeleton collection. I don't think I've ever been to like a medical museum where they have all the specimens. I would like to go to something like that. Like I say, the museum I want to go to the most is that Body Worlds one where they have all the plastinated people. Those are real cool. That's my first choice. I have to see if they've got any like medical museums I can go to actually. Kind of thing. I think I'm making these too chunky as well. I tend to make the bones like too heavy. Let me do a quick BRB actually. I need to I'm gonna drink. Right, I will be back in a minute, chat. I'm back. Hello. Okay. Okay. I think what I might do is draw these to this kind of level, and then boo. Hello, Zayton. How are we? I'm gonna draw these to this kind of level, and then I can put details on like another pass. Because I don't know if I got the brain cells for this right now. Nudie skeleton! I will put clothes on her, actually. I don't have to draw all the bones if I do that. Hello! How are we doing? You're right. You're right. I don't... I've done enough. I've done enough nudie skeletons. Actually, like... How many did I draw? I can't remember how many sheets I did. I did a lot. You got rain today! Yay! Good. I hope it's nice and cool. I am waiting for the rain here. It's a little bit cooler today, but it's been very hot. It's been very hot the last couple of days. It's been like summer. It's kind of nice though. All the leaves on the trees are just about coming out now. To where it's looking like spring proper. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All the I don't know what they call them. The sort of sheath on the leaf? The leaf sheath. They're all flying around. They're all flying around. That needs to go down a bit. Coming off the trees. I might go back up the woods. Maybe not later, because I've got to do the Patreon stream, haven't I? Patreon stream later tonight. But maybe at the weekend. Leaf sheaf, yeah. Interesting reference pics. I can't remember when I drew those. I've got a video of the process of me doing them on YouTube somewhere. It's a long one, and it's not entirely narrated, but people seemed to like that one. I like drawing the arms as well. I like drawing the elbows. And the... What's that one? Ulna. I like drawing the ulna. I like the shape of it. Not that, I meant a salt in the ball. And a dog hug? Wait, what? The dog hug? Oh! Oh, what are those? Squishy balls. Yeah. Where's the dog hug one? There we go. They're only like rough sketches right now. Steel ball run? Balls? Yeah. What was the joke you told me about balls the other day? Woke up Jerry with that, yup. Awake now. Okay, so the other one is on the other side there, and it's like a ball joint on the little nubbins. The ball joint on the nubbins, and then I guess I want it like that way. I'll have the hand that like outy like that, I suppose. Do you want it like? I suppose I would want to be like more forward, so I'll have it like by there, and then the hand would be like that. I'm not even gonna mess with drawing the fingies at this point, like in detail. Just not. Let's talk about balls. You have a green ball in your left hand and a green ball in the right hand. What do you have, chat? I've lost my ref again. Kermit the Frog begging for mercy. Amazing. You know what? I don't want to deal with the feet. I don't want to deal with the feet neither. I'm just gonna block them out a little bit. I find made her ankles kind of chunky as well. Not sure. I can do the like general. I think I was doing like the general shape, like that kind of thing, and then it's easy to tidy up. Easy to tidy up after. There's a lot of like squish on feet too, where they're padded. Here's a joke. If you're an American in the living room, what are you in the bathroom? I don't know. What are you in the bathroom? Am I making her legs too long? European. I can't think of any other ones. All I could think of was the what do you say if you come across a tiger in the woods, chat? You apologize and wipe it off. I like the little cup joints on these. No! That was the worst one I could think of. I don't know if I've got that far out enough. Either that or the rib. I don't think the rib cage is like wide enough up here. Actually, it's chunkier. Maybe she's playing ball with the doggo. That's on both of you becoming dads. Thank you. Flipping kneecaps are like tiny. Also, they're smaller than they seem. Hang on. Boop, 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 boop. I was doing like the ball joint and then the sort of chunk off of it. I always make it too chunky though. Kneecaps are a terrible design choice. Can't they get like dislocated? Don't think I've dislocated anything. Don't touch wood. I don't want to. I don't want to dislocate anything in the human body. Let me move my sunshade. Oh, I forgot. Oh, they've got a greenhouse next door. They've got a greenhouse and the daylight hits it and goes directly into my eyeballs. It's gonna blind. It's like a fucking death ray. Jesus. Directly off of the glass. Right into my eyeballs. I'm gonna have to move the screen so that I move it out of the way. Here we go. I'll shove back a bit. There we go. All I want is a little bit of daylight. I don't want to be blinded. Okay, so what do we got? Do we what? I have to draw the hand first, and then I line up the I'll line up the ulna and the radius. I might move it down like a little bit. No, I'll leave it where it is. Maybe she's got treats for him or something. That would be fun to draw with the skeleton hands, actually, like doot, that kind of hand pose. Use curtains! No, I like the daylight. Okay, that's a bit too angly, so like this. Oh, thank you, clown. Thank you. I like all the little nubbins that are on the radius also, so that it can flip over. It's like a shape to it. Love playing whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole. That's something I've got brainworms with. It's like noise. Let's just do that for now. Need to turn on phone number verified chatters. Oh. Yeah, I guess that'd fix it. But I don't know. At the same time, I don't blame you if you don't want to give Twitch your phone number. Like, I get that. Don't blame you. Did it for my friend the other day because he got raided by 1,000 of such bots. To know if my phone number is verified even. Yeah. I don't know. I expect people to not. Oh, neat, a new PFP. Hello, how are we? I think that one's going okay. I don't know. I can come back to them and edit them later. It's alright. I'm gonna go and do the dogs separate too, like later on. I wanna change this pose a bit because it's not great also. I like the head angle. The head angle is fine. Head angle is fine. I want that little bit of a tilt that way. I think that's cute. Chin. I'm making the top of the head too small again. Let's make that a bit bigger. It's like consistently the problem. So there's sexy art on Twitter recently, but that character had a chest which looked like the eyes on your PNG tuber. Oh! I burst out laughing. Oh, what? Just like flattened? Do I need to give my talk about like nipples again? Nipple direction? Please. No, can't see it. Wait until you see the other version of this thing that I drew. I drew clothes for it. It's not really a different version of it, but I drew clothes on it the other day. I'm gonna save it for now though, because it's a bit much. It's a bit much for regular use. Special occasion. Sunday best. Sunday best. The nipples talk. Wow, wow, nipples. Newbie Spark needs the talk. Let me go and find the dolphin. Hang on. Let me go and find the dolphin. Right. Where is he? Is that him? Ah, okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's have the talk, chat. Oh, there's the dragon. Okay, this is the best place, isn't it? Over here. Move my refs out of the way. Okay, here's the dolphin. Here's the dolphin. For a start. And I need a normal dolphin for comparison. A TED Talk on nipples. Yeah, I'm going to teach us about nipples today using dolphins. Okay, so when people draw the boobies and they don't know how the boobies work, they tend to draw them like the eyes on a predator, so that they are facing forward, looking at you, like our friend here. And as you can tell, that's like, it's a bit off. That shit ain't right. When they are supposed to be like this. They're kind of outy. So, like, you know, especially if someone lays down, the boobies kind of like, they like kind of slop off to the side a little bit like that. They're like nice, friendly eyes. Like this nice little fellow, you know? So, when you draw the boobies, just remember the dolphin, okay? They ain't supposed to be staring at you like that. It's very aggressive, and it's not friendly. It's not friendly and nice. Choking the bottleneck dolphin. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. That's all you need to know, chat. Just remember the nice little dolphins when you're trying to draw the booba. My notebook out. Boobies don't look at you. Yeah, it's aggressive. You don't want to be making eye contact with them like that. That's an aggression warning, you know, like in chimps, where you don't want to look them in the eye. You should not be staring the nipples directly in the eye. Like that. They should be a little bit wall-eyed. A little bit wall-eyed like that. Nice, friendly, non-threatening nipples that ain't staring you down. Delivery has surely improved, Professor. Thank you. Thank you. Just a note. I have to go over that every now and then. You see, if I was to draw them on Skelly Lady, they would be a little bit outy and non-threatening. You see, that they shouldn't be looking at you. They shouldn't be looking at you like this. Jotaro Kucho, be proud. Nipple theory. But that's just a theory. A nipple theory. The bottom curve. Oh, I like to split it into two curves, so you get like the, and then for the, what you call it? Pectoral squish. The bottom curve floats me too. I'm making the skull a bit weird. I'll resize it, but too much eyeball. It's like that thing about you don't want to be drawing the feet so well that people think you're into it. You don't want to be drawing the nipples so badly that people think you've never seen boobs. I can tell, chat. I can tell. I can tell by the way you draw if you've ever seen a pair of boobies. I know. Found a new subject as well for you, Professor. Feet talk? Beluga whales and mermaids? Ah. That would be interesting. I'll stew on that one a bit. And think about it. Seen boobies, I'm just bad at drawing. I don't know. The drawing says otherwise. Is that why not safe a workout? It's so good at skin rendering? I guess so. Way too much proportional time trying to get the boobs right. But I like drawing feet. I mean, you can draw feet. It just depends if you want everyone to know. Or to suspect. whichever one it is, I don't know. Where do I want the... Rib cage. I want the rib cage. I should draw the spine first, actually, because I wanted to like kick this out more that way. Character's barefoot, it's hidden. Try and get this angle here with this rib cage. Pain in the butt. I think what I was doing was I was drawing the spine and then the sternum to kind of even it out and make sure it was sitting correctly. And then I had that as like a separate plane with the ribs. The little dinky ones are slightly different with that angle. That head could even do with a bit more tilt to it, I think. And the butt. And the butt. Let's do more head and butt tilt, actually. Can I switch that a bit? Cherry is good at drawing birds. Am I too good at drawing banana? Zazzle's abs are leaning that way, I think. Am I? I think you're good at drawing birds. Real feet artists also draw the bone. Which bone? Which bone? Do I want to know the answer to that? Abs enjoy a cherry. I think you're getting good at drawing the abs. Right, okay, I'll draw the floating shoulder and then I'll draw the, I really like drawing the shoulder blades. Actually, they're cool. And the little squibbly ridge along the middle. I have to research them, but I do enjoy. It's okay, we all do. Oh, sorry, I'm misbehaving. I should stop, shouldn't I? Terrible chat. It's your fault, chat. Encouraging me. That's a nasty tangent. I need that to overlap a little bit. I did draw some stuff of her where the bones are more floaty a long time ago. I think they're on the Patreon because they were like traditional sketch stuff instead of digital. Downloaded lingerie pics for work to design a store website. Oh, research. I should probably bring that closer as well, like tuck it in. These are still kind of messy. I'm gonna like go in and add the other details in, but I might not even need to cover some of it because like I say, I wanna draw clothes. Oh, that's better. That neck was messy. I want to draw clothes on a skin clothes, so some of it's gonna get covered up. I do like that dancing Winnie the Pooh. That's very good. Handsome young man. No. That's fine. Whatever. Doesn't need to be super detailed. Okay, did I have like a butt from the side or whatever? Can draw them nicely. They'll only expect that you have a fetish if you're including details like painted toenails, the wrinkles, and the blush at the bottom. So snitching. I forgot that people do blush. Ooh. It's unpleasant. Blushes where? On the toes, I think. Like feet in general. No, no. Also, Black Jam talking about feet. When I see you in the chat, when I see jam in the name, it was making me think toe jam, and you're not helping that talking about feet. Not helping your case. Blush on everything. Characters get sunburnt. Be able to look at my feet. I think I technically did that for the banner, but I was taking the piss. I forgot about that. Oh, terrible. Oh, I know why I was drawing these. I was like that. Nice big scoop shapes. Nice big scoop. No! The butt dimples, the skeleton butt dimples are pretty good also. Very nice. I might be tilting them too much as well. They're really difficult to draw. Pelvises, I mean. Because you just don't see them. You just don't see them. Too much detail, Baban. You might be accused soon. Maybe. Too much detail in that pelvis. Uh-oh. I'm probably doing too much detail, so a lot of this is going to get covered up, I think. I'm making myself suffer anyway, because why not? I'm going to stop thinking about it so much. Stop thinking about it so much. Don't need to. I have to draw the flesh on in a minute too. Flesh. Flesh and bone. That curve and tilt is better. That was like very stiff underneath. Okay, do. Hang on, I'm drawing that wrong. Do. Don't see the latimal femoral condyle bone. Let me go and look that one up. My ballsing it up. Same with the skeletons. What is this, some amateur? Yes. Yes. Let me look that one up. I want to learn. Lateral, I assume, femoral condyle. Let's see. Where do we look in here? Is that the blubbins? Which blubbins exactly? Oh no, it's the little bubble, blub, 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 blub. It's the little blubbins. Sorry, I short-circuited there. It's the little blubbins down the bottom, like around here. This blubbins? No, because I broke that as a kid. Not break, but hurt it a bit. Ooh, that sounds painful. I don't think I've broke nothing actually. Well, apart from like toes. I tried to hop over. We've got, what would you call it? It's like the border. It's like the border of the garden with plants in it, but it's got like a very, very low kind of brick wall around it. I wouldn't even call it a wall. It's just like stones that stick up out of the ground, sort of stuck together, cemented together. I tried to jump over that and slammed my foot into it, so that was fun. It had a snap. Painful, but it was my own fault, so I couldn't blame anyone else. Or and the other time I broke a toe, I like literally just fell over my own foot and it snapped. When I was a kid. I wasn't even like doing anything, I was just like walking along and fell over my own foot like an idiot. just stupid. Just a little bit stupid. Okay, do. You were walking as well. You're just walking along and snapped it. Okay. I see. I like doing that curve for the foot. That's helpful. Get the heel down and then toes. Doctor was like, this motherfucker don't know how to walk. The only time I ever broke a toe, I tripped over my dog. Oh no. That's a bit low. It's a bit low. Her hand like by there. She's supposed to be holding on to the dog's lead. Like that. Don't know how long I'm going to stream, also. There is a Patreon stream later on tonight, though. It's like 3:15 now, and the Patreon stream's at 7:30. So, 4.25 hours Patreon stream, yeah. Dog wanted the femur. 24-hour Patreon stream. Join Patreon now, everyone. I could do that at some point. I could. Am I gonna? Probably not, but I could. That's a looming threat, I suppose. I suppose if you're ready for me to complain for that long on stream, because that's all it would be. I would have to think of a like big project to do in one go. That would be fun. So I've got to start it and finish it on the stream. Bonus art or daft. Bonus art and or daft, yeah. Do you want to try and do the podcast stream bonus content? I think whenever I get the headset, whenever I get a headset that I need. Would be a good idea. Write it off on the taxes. $2.99 for you to support Banana. $9.99 you get a new room in the basement. $59.99 you get rights to Fallout for life. You too, like Cherry, will be allowed to trace. Let me know, actually, let me put podcast editing on the to-do list. Sweet. So these horns are difficult because I made them like a awkward curvy shape, but they kind of bend back like that, and they're a bit wider too because they're supposed to fill most of where that temporal curve is, or they kind of like originate from there and then outwards, like so. We're going. I don't know if they're like the same. Is the head a bit big? I think the head's a bit big on that one, isn't it? Yeah. Shrinky that down. I think the head's a little bit big. Because she's like 7.5 heads tall in that other sheet. I think. About. A bit more tilt. If I tilt it too much, it starts to look strange. For legal reasons, I don't know if any of this is true. Do I need to horse the Patreon link? Because I can horse the Patreon link. Food time. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope the food is good. Let me attention horse a little bit in my own chat with my own stuff. There we go. There we go. I do Friday streams over there and post sketchums and like process stuff of things that I've done and tutorials and things and time lapses. Actually, I post a lot of stuff like early. Join the Patreon. It's worth it. It is. Come and shrimp. Oh, I didn't detail that one as much because I drew the clothes on it. Yeah, I see. Okay. Let's draw this one. I don't know what she wants to wear in all of these, but that one's going to be like a tracksuit with juicy on the ass. That one's a dress. She's going to have yoga clothes in that one. What have we got? So, wait, what angle is that actually? Because I was trying to get it like this angle. Like, might help if I draw the sternum in first actually, and then I can kind of go off of that and plot everything else in. And then the spine. Seems to help if I like draw the curve of the spine in. Yeah. And then there's, I like the hip angle on this, but I don't think it's right at the moment. Okay, I'm trying to think of it like a, what was the other one I had for reference? That one, where I've got the sort of swoop. Swoop is really difficult to draw. I'm gonna have to just draw like a set of pelvises. I should draw my other character that has pelvises, actually. That would be weird. Multiple pelvises. That's like weird body horror shit, right? More than one pelvis. It's hard to decide which side of the curve should be showing here as well. Love your tutorials, Baban. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I am taking suggestions also. It might take me a while to get to them, but I do save suggestions that people make. See, that's like more of a squared off corner, isn't it, as well? Like that. It's like this bit that gets me as well, where it's like doot doot. Pizza Hut. About tails with his two tails. What is the second tail connected to? Huh. What is the second tail connected to? Oh, I'm on the wrong canvas. Wrong canvas. Doop. Yoop. 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 Forget what this thing is called. See where that spine's going, like doop, doop, that way. Very cool. This might be too twisty. Maybe too twisty. Okay, no, it's not that bad. No, it's not that bad. It's like that is the front angle there, and that's the front angle there. But yeah, what tutorials do you want, chat? What sort? I try and keep like the technical ones as Patreon ones now because they take longer to do. And then the YouTube ones can be more like talky, sort of condensing whatever I go on about on stream. In those as I'm thinking about things. I've still got a lot of like time lapses of things I've drawn to use for talky videos like that. I think I've got one scheduled for Saturday, haven't I? Because that's like there's a YouTube version of it and there's a Patreon version of it, and the Patreon one is like more detailed. It's longer. Same video but longer. I bring up more different points in it. Ribcage looks weird now as well. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oops, that was janky. Collarbones are cool. Like a nice collarbone. Do you guys have, I don't know, out here there's occasionally in walls that are built, you will see, not like new ones, but old ones, occasionally in walls you will see old gravestones used to build them, and you can still see a bit of text in them because it's spooky and weird out here. I don't know if that's a thing anywhere else though. Don't think that I want to suggest for tutorials. Made that instant line art tutorial a while ago where you fill in the shape and have it draw the outline for it. That really saved me. I'm glad. That shit is like really helpful. I use that all the time. I was about to talk about that actually because I think I did the ribs. I'm pretty sure I did the ribs like that on these because it was a lot easier to sort of draw them in and then just erase negative space. I think I might have gone over it with a bit more line weight because I did like this front bit. You can see like these bits where they're lighter and then the bit behind, so that was like 2 different layers with that outline on just to make it easier, but I drew the rest of it normally, I think. Live somewhere that had a medieval era. America's a pure product of enlightenment. Yep. I don't know how old those walls are. No, Never heard of that, but using gravestones to build walls sounds pretty cool and spooky. It is. There's a graveyard here that you can walk past. I went past it not that long ago because we went walking when fam were visiting. And I think a lot of them are from like the 1700s. But most of the tombstones are like teeny tiny because it's mostly like really young children. You don't see, I've not seen like little ones like that in walls though. They're like normal full-sized gravestones. That's the same one actually where there are, there's like above ground caskets like that, right? Where they, you know, you can like see the lid. You can see the lid and the walls of it and stuff like that. But over time they've kind of started to come apart. So they're kind of like this. Kind of like this, and you know the top's like fallen in or fallen off or whatever, but they've got like bars around them so that people can't get in. Some of them have got trees growing out of them, which is pretty cool as well, but you can still see where all the stones are. Also, there was, speaking about America, there was some guy I was watching, I can't remember his name now, on YouTube, where he was walking around finding old Native American, I don't know if buildings were the right word, because they were kind of, he found one spot where he was looking on Google Maps in the Grand Canyon, and there was one bit where it had this little sort of really thin road out to it like that, and there was a kind of a blob on the end, and he was exploring that, and there was bits where there was the rock was kind of out like that, and there was like walls built so that the cavity was like little rooms around it. It's like a fortress. It was really cool because I did not know that kind of thing existed. I think there was like kilns and stuff as well, but that was in a different place. Very interesting because you don't really hear about that, or we don't over here because we don't hear about like American history a lot here, but I like watching people going and running around and exploring places that I will probably not get to see. Maybe I should jut them hips out a bit more, but when I put the skin on, it's gonna like that, the skin, I say. Just do GeoGuessr for that. Oh. To see random stuff. Specific inquiry about a location. I need more people on YouTube. Does anyone watch stuff like that on YouTube actually? I would like to find more things like that. I was listening to can't remember the name of the channel either. I watch a whole bunch of shit. I just like listening to people talk about stuff. But they were going around the reservation, like it was the people that lived there, sort of giving people the tour around the reservation, and they were showing all of the geoglyphs that were there. They were really cool. Forget the name of the tribe though. Okay, I want that to be like twisted slightly so it's that way. There's like 10 channels on YouTube, to be honest. Yeah. Me too. I'm usually like, if I can't remember the name, Oh, you know, if I don't keep stumbling across them enough to remember the name, I don't usually go back. I tend to just remember the names of the ones that I like. I was watching a lady who was going through like kind of 1940s rationing recipes for a week. That was interesting. Making the feet too big. Big old feet. I guess that one's like, yeah, that one's like twisted in two. Trying to think about other spooky stuff we've got here. There's a well somewhere apparently that fam have been trying to find. Fam keep looking at old maps. Some sort of website where you can compare the maps from different time periods, and it will like put them next to each other so you can see where things used to be and how things have changed. It's pretty cool. Trying to find places that might be interesting to go and hang about. Snoop. No, not Snoop, but you know. Nosy. Hello, how are we? Ooh, let me stretch my leg a bit. It's getting squashy. I'm gonna try and block out these skeletons on stream, I think, and then I will hop off. Just loose like I'm doing, and then I'll do the dogs separately and the clothes. We could do that the next time. Next stream, whenever that is. I might do something else later on the Patreon one, I'm not sure. I've got a bad habit of drawing poses and not tidying them up also, so I need to remedy that and maybe tidy up some of the ones I was doing last week. Do something with them. Make something cool, or maybe I don't know. I kind of want to make more stickers since I've got the. Let me put the Redbubble thing back up. Let me put the Redbubble thing back up. Where did it go? Oh yeah, there we go. I haven't made stickers for there in a while, apart from the Moodang. Apart from the Moodang stickers. I've put them on there. I was wanting to make a thing of thumbnails from recent videos as well, because I think that would be cool, and I can pretty easily keep it updated with new stuff. Just to keep it on the BRB screen or something so it flips through them. BPD. May is BPD Awareness Month. Ooh, is there stuff going on for it? Let's move that head over so it makes more sense there. Yes. Might be a bit big also. I'm kind of making the heads too big. Could be because I'm like correct and I'm making them chunkier. About the other personality disorders. Don't know, but you're aware of me. Talk about them later, I guess. I don't know what has a month or what doesn't. Does everything have a month at this point? We're gonna have like, it's gone from having like a day for something to having a month. It's gonna turn into like a year, and then we're gonna have like the year of the rat, year of the ox. Just now finding out it has an awareness month. I didn't know it did either. I don't know. Ooh. I don't know. I guess I don't see when people talk about that kind of thing when it's like, oh, it's this month, it's that month. Say what doesn't have a month that will get political fast? Yeah, it will. The decade, the century, the millennium. Yep. That skull's goofy looking. I'm going to leave it be though. Whatever. Whatever. I'll draw over him again. But yeah, I don't want to find out what are the words I have to ban, I guess. I went and just banned like a bunch of political words that I know people go off about, so they can't even be said in the chat. Making people aware of in terms of BPD, like I'm not sure what the point of it is. I don't know. Trying to keep these eye sockets they are like kind of square-ish. I want that to have more elbow because their arm's supposed to be like up-ish, taking a call. I suppose I need to foreshorten it a bit more. You know what? That's a nightmare. Foreshortening skeletons. Chat. Think foreshortening's bad. Have you ever tried to foreshorten a skeleton? Not certified to diagnose it, but you have to be aware of the diagnosis of it. Oh yeah, like oh, like this is what it looks like, but also you can't diagnose it, you mean? I think that's why I'm always like, oh, I think this, I think that, or like this is just me if I talk about any of my bullshit, because like I don't know, I'm not I'm not qualified to diagnose any of that shit. I don't know. I only know so much as I've looked up. Autism visibility. Not everyone is autistic. Don't get to say who does and doesn't have it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to fight with this hand probably. Get it to read properly. Holding the phone. Whatever. I'm not gonna do so. I'm trying to focus on like the main chunks. But the 3D models for foreshortened skeletons. Feel the struggle. Using psychology as a profession has become a bit of a thing recently, the way they change everything and have a replication problem. Oh, I've heard of that, yeah. I thought that was a thing like across the board, but yeah. Or even I don't know. I'd like to get real into shit and start reading studies on things, but that being able to read them is one thing, and being able to figure out like if they're fudging the results is a whole nother thing. that's a whole other kettle of fish. Everywhere has a replication problem because higher education isn't exclusive anymore. Yeah. Everyone is forced into college and everything's falling apart. Yeah. Ouch, relatable, yeah. Okay, I want this arm very like that. I suppose that comes along with kind of telling people that a lot of the like normal essential jobs aren't good, or like you won't be happy doing them or whatever. But you know, there's some people that are just happy doing that, like, and that's fine. It doesn't make you like less for any reason. Like I don't know, like electricians and plumbing and stuff. Like it ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't think I think my pen is like too small. I think my pen is too small. Let's fix that actually. I should just try and blast through this and not think about it too much. I'm overthinking it, and it's not even like, I'm not even trying to make it like great quality. Suggestion towards a tutorial for a tutorial I don't think you've done. Opinion on what study processes for artists, thought on the best ways to recall knowledge for drawing. Oh, that might be a good one. I did do one on the Patreon where I showed my study process, where I was looking at difficult stuff. With body mechanics and kind of showing how I look things up and like what studying looks like, because I feel like a lot of people, when people hear you say study, it's not that helpful, because what do you even mean by that, you know? Like, go and study. No one teaches you how to study, or like what it looks like, and I think it helps to have a example of it, to at least give you like a little bit of an idea or an explanation of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Corporations have gotten nightmarishly awful in terms of outsourcing and pay and what is available. So if you end up in an Amazon warehouse, it's fate worse than death. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 I know someone who worked in one for a little while, and it was bad. It was bad. Music, there is an etude, is that it? Which means study. It's like a practice for a particular thing, like crossing your fourth finger over your thumb. Oh. Etude. Etudes. Send etudes. Chat. Don't. But yeah, I could do something like that. See, I kind of, I talk about it a lot, but the way I do stuff is I will notice what I'm going wrong with and be like, okay, I need to improve on like this thing, this thing, this thing. And then I'll try and roll them all together into one and figure out something I can do to study them. Audition to get into conservatory. There's the 310 Chopin, right? Etude. I am going too slow. These are starting to annoy me. Chopin. Ah, right. Okay. Thank you. Chopin. Study, I do many things to help me remember. Color coding shapes and breaking it down into simple shapes. Also taking notes of my thoughts. Yeah. I have like an ongoing list of things that I will sort of note down as I'm going. I drew a lot of this dog, huh? That's going to be a pain when I get to those. How many more? 3 of them? I think I'm going to have to correct these more, but I'll leave it. I'll leave it for now. More technological degree. I think the color coding is clever as well. For shapes, it can get real confusing when you've got a whole mess of shapes on top of each other, or like multiple layers. Trying to simplify things. Okay, I'm going to try and stop drawing like I'm stupid because I don't think I'm helping myself here. I think I did a lot of those last ones off stream too because it's very like mentally taxing. Color my layers in CSP to help organize them. It kind of helps. Oh yeah, that's what I do. Because I don't like spending the time naming them, so I will colorize them and kind of note what is going on or where I'm at based on what color pattern is in the layers. This is better now. I'm going a bit faster, actually. Looking less stupid. What music judge isn't some degree of snobby? Sorry, I'm missing a bunch over there also. Okay, there's my center there, and then how are you with these? I ain't making that ribcage wide enough. I keep thinking I'm putting them too close in, but they're fine. Actually, they're not a problem. There. Okay. These arms are going to be a fuss because I want to pull them in. And the hands, I'll just leave them loose for now as well. Hands look so much longer and weirder when they're skeletal. So strange. I might have to pull that one in and over a bit later as well. Thought that part of the body will flesh in your mind before you remember the name of it, or the bone, or the muscle. Remember a color, and its shape is a lot easier. Yeah, I think it helps to like standardize the notation that you use as well. Like one muscle is always one color. Teach piano and tell the students they don't really need to get into music school. Oh, were they like snobby and not actually helpful there? Like, did they not really teach you much, or? Sorry if I'm missing stuff. Missing stuff in the chat. It's like need fixing of that body longer as well. Expensive even when you get a scholarship. Okay, like ball of the foot. I guess I want that other leg to be a bit more out then if I'm putting that on there. Okay. That, yeah, that down. More foreshortening that I'm thinking of. I might move those arms a bit anyway to keep them more like on center because they're not quite on center with everything else at the moment. You had any weird dreams lately, chat? What's going on? Can't remember what I was dreaming about. Don't know. Gone. Foreshortening is like a feeling you have in your heart. Yeah, it's just your style, bro. Don't worry about it. It's my style, bro. Oops. No, don't drag it around. Judo became friends with Mike Tyson. We hung out at a Korean day spa. That was pretty cool. That's a fun one. I don't have fun dreams like that. I think I probably need to move that leg a little bit. Doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. Let's be back a bit. And that one out more. Team Fortress 2 foreshortening photo and what they did to the models to get it to look like that? No. No. That sounds interesting though. Makes me think of the Caesar and the Jojo intro part 2. Do I only have the other 2 now? Yeah, and they're mostly tidier. But no, what do I look up to find that? Just for the foreshortening. Let me zoom out on that. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it, but it was wacky. I can try and find it later. I think it was because I was binge watching a Scooby-Doo parody show, Mike Tyson Mysterious. I've not heard of that. Yeah, it's like that kind of shape where you have the dip off kind of around there. I get into the little floaty ribs down that bottom bit. Tyson Mysteries is pretty okay. Norm MacDonald. Mike Tyson Mysteries, that's the name. I have not heard of that. Is there like a whole bunch of Scooby-Doo crossovers? Is that just like a whole genre now? It's a parody. Ah, that makes sense. Give a little bit of a hint of what's going on there. Try not to think about the anatomy on top because I can deal with that later. It's no problem. Like if I've got the structure underneath, it's all fine. Or once I go and start putting it on the structure, we'll make it apparent if there's anything off. Helpful to draw the skeleton. That might want to go higher up, actually. Pull that up some. There we go. And the other one down that way, and hand bone. Hand bones. All right, boop, boop, round that way, and then hip sockets. That like rounds in quicker than you think too. Might have made the head too big again, I think. Let's fix the leg. I might work on these more off stream at some point because I'm suspicious that they are. I'm getting like neck pain because I'm thinking too much. Suspicious they're going to be easier to do off stream because I need to have more kind of screen space to directly reference stuff. Too tense? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I don't want to get too much neck tension going on because I'll start getting headaches. It's like I'm not paying as much attention as I should be, and I don't have the screen space for everything I want to be able to see right now. Making the stream messy. Me with the guy who has the veins in his head. Yep, that's the one. I mean, that's kind of the point. That's kind of why I'm drawing skeletons, to stress myself out on purpose and learn things. But some shit is like too much to try and concentrate on in the stream. And I don't want to force it if it's going to make it look worse by trying to do it on stream and talk as well. I always try and like force myself to keep going on stream because I don't like reinforcing that I can just like run away. That's bad for the brain. Bad for the brains, but tension headaches are also pretty bad for the brain, so I've got to try and like balance it out and not do myself bad. I will do more on them though. I could probably get to like lines and colouring on stream with these. That would be easy. I just don't want to ruin them or kind of waste brain time on doing them and doing a bad job. Tension headache the last couple of days, but I've almost finished chapter 2. Oh, that's good. See, sometimes it's a thing where you just have to like sit through it and keep going, you know, so you don't learn bad habits that you can run away and just quit out if you're getting a bit spooked by drawing something. But it is balancing it also, in terms of if it's gonna make me do a shit job, I don't like to try and force myself to do it on stream. I have a little bit more than I did before. Anyway, we've gone from, I'll show you the loose sketches. There's the like loose pose sketches, and then we've tidied them up a little bit. So I've got some more info to run on. I want to start like dragging these other ones in from over here and comparing them and try and keep them similar, because I think I like the build she has there. And then it will be fighting with like number of ribs and checking all that stuff. So it's going to be like backwards and forwards with me going and checking stuff and making sure as I draw, which is not fun on a stream. It stresses me out worse, and it's not the most interesting thing. So I think I will do more of that off stream. I'm going to scoot now and do some other stuff also, chat. To have come into the stream, I'll be back later on the Patreon. What is it now for? In 3.5 hours I'll be back on the Patreon for the stream there, and we'll do some stuff that's less taxing. I might come up with some more stickers to do or something. We'll figure it out when I get to it. I'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, have a good day, chat. Ta-da. Bye.